welcome back everybody. I hope you all had a fantastic new year, and we are returning to give you another fresh off the tracks Am I the Asshole story. Am I the asshole for forcing my husband to sleep outside in the cold? I'm in complete shock at the moment. My hands are shaking even writing this. I'm on a burner due to the nature of this post. I don't want anyone close to me knowing yet, as it's still fresh. I found out my husband of 11 years has been living a double life and has been doing something so disgusting I can't even fathom how this was getting past me in my own household. I feel so ashamed and so embarrassed. My husband is a truck driver, and more times than not he'll be out trucking for months at a time. He doesn't have to be, but he reassures me, telling me that it'll help to make us more money. I thought nothing of it until recently. I feel so stupid because I didn't put two and two together that he's been making the same amount of money since he first started trucking. He wasn't out months at a time back then. He hasn't made more money, so where's that extra time went to? Well, I found out from a friend of his who revealed to me that he's not only been cheating on me with several hookers, but he's been running around and having an affair with his friend's daughter. He's been letting her stay in his truck. I have no clue how old she is because the guy was steaming over the phone. I didn't even get a chance to ask about her age. He came home last night and I couldn't even look at him. I was disgusted. I made him pack his stuff and told him to leave. He's been calling and texting non-stop, saying he's out in the freezing cold in his truck and he doesn't want to get a hotel because of her, and he says he wants to explain. I feel like there's nothing to explain, though. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out right now. I feel so betrayed. It feels like my life is falling apart before my eyes. And I know what he did is so wrong, but am I wrong to not let him stay here until I figure out what I'm going to do about him? I'm just worried because we both have ownership of our house, so I don't know if I'm even able to do this. Am I wrong to make him stay outside? This dude is a wrong'un. I do not think that you are the asshole here at all, and I'm just gonna say that right now. You are not the asshole. You're not. You're not the asshole here. He done fucked up. He is definitely the asshole, in my personal opinion, for this situation. I am not surprised in the slightest that you didn't want him in the same building as you. When somebody that you think you know has been doing all of this behind your back, and potentially, like, as far as the friend's daughter goes, like, I don't know how old anybody is in this situation. I know husband of 11 years, so at the younger end of that, you are in your 30s. At the older end of that, you are in your 50s. Possibly even 60s, depends how late you got together. But if you're in the 30s, and it's a friend's daughter, possibly a work friend, possibly not, she could be quite young, and chances are, if he is having an affair with her behind your back and she's staying in his truck, there's a degree of manipulation here, and dude's been watching too much Uncle cartoon naughties and so on, because that could be really, really bad. When I read this through just now, I thought that this was going to be a story of he had another family. And, you know, he did all this extra work and all this and that, but he never made any more money because it turns out that all the extra money he made was another wage and he was giving it to his other wife in another country. But no, this seems arguably worse somehow. But yes, finding out someone that you know so deeply and intrinsically after 11 years of marriage and however many years of courtship before the marriage, and they've been doing all of this behind your back. How would you feel? How betrayed, how traumatized would this make you? This is not the person you know. There's such speed that you can fall out of love, and this is one of the fastest ways that you can do it. Let's see what we have in the comments. OP has offered the following explanation why they think they might be the asshole. I made my husband sleep outside in the cold last night. I feel I may be the asshole because we both own our house, so I don't know if I'm wrong to make him sleep outside due to his actions. Not at all. Not at all. The sleeper truck, we assume, was good enough for him to sleep in all these months, and his friend's daughter and random lot lizards, and he can sleep in it in your yard. Yeah, he can sleep in it anywhere. If he travels in that truck and he sleeps in that truck, he can stay in there and not die. In the morning, you need to go talk to a divorce lawyer and see what your options are. Best of luck, go get yourself tested. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. He's a cheater and a liar and possibly a criminal and predator, depending on the age of his friend's daughter. You did the right thing. He's the one who has blown up your lives. He can deal with finding another place to sleep right now. Eventually, you may have to sell the house, but right now, you need a lawyer. Number 1, pull out any of your money in shared accounts. Yes. Number 2, get yourself tested. Number 3, contact a divorce attorney. Not the asshole. I think it's pretty clear cut here. What's what? You're not the asshole. You need to do all of these things. I'm so sorry that this has happened. This is fresh as well. So I'm so sorry. I hope that you find the feat in your life that you need to have right now. Deepest condolences, greatest luck to you. Find your strength and run with it. Do not let him manipulate you further. You cannot go on living a life with this boy-man thing, because, my God, just finding out that people like this are existing and doing these things right now. Like, I know it's real, but, man, it boils my blood. I need more people to understand that I am here so that I can tell you all to stop being the worst versions of yourselves. It's not hard to be a decent person. It really is not hard to be a decent person. Morally. It's one of the easiest things you can do. If you've got any more comments, guys, please do drop them below so that we can get the discussions rolling. If you want to check out any of our other content, please do drop a sub on the channel. Make sure that you check out what else we've got. We've started doing a series of guides for games as well. We have a Baldur's Gate mini guide up already with more to come. And in the meantime, check us out on the Twitch, check us out on the TikTok, on the Etsy store if you want to support us, and thank you. Until next time.
Subscribe!